Now Iranian people suffering from hunger.
Hasan does not give a fuck about this guy. He was looking for some good anti-American slop, and now this dude just yapping. This guy is just yapping. Hasan thought that because the dude was from the Middle East that he was about to suck off all of his retarded white talking points. Oh my God, Hasan's like, get me the fuck out of here.
From where?
So,
What?
Any more context on this LSF clip about you? Oh, about the drama streamers? If you were like obsessively posting and directing people towards doxes of me, my family members, and all this shit, I have no care in the world for you. I will never have any care in the world for you. And I will gladly and fully admit that. I don't know what you want me to say. That's the easiest thing in the world.
What's your
I
country?
am from 3 different countries. 35
Uh-huh.
years America,
Uh-huh.
15 years Germany,
Uh-huh.
before 20 years in Iraq.
Oh, in Iraq.
Iran,
Iran. Oh, okay.
Persian. In Persia and south of Iran, everybody dressing like that.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah.
Probably Palestine or other organizations.
Oh wait, what's this guy saying? Hold on.
From where?
So,
What's your... We got his in Australia. We were at a pro-Palestinian rally in Australia, and that's where he got his.
I
But
thought maybe you get from my country.
from where?
So,
What's your country?
I am from 3 different countries.
Uh-huh.
35 years America,
Uh-huh.
15 years Germany,
Uh-huh.
before 20 years in Iraq.
Oh, in Iraq.
Iran,
Iran. Oh, okay.
Persia. In Persia and south of Iran, everybody dressing like that.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah.
Probably Palestine or other organizations,
Yeah, it's a these are pro-Palestine organizations, yeah.
they are doing the same.
That's what we're going to right now. We're going to a pro-Palestinian rally right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do for protest? What do you want it?
We want the American government to stop giving arms to Israel. We want the American government to apply potentially sanctions to the state of Israel for the crime of genocide. And we want to urge American institutions to boycott and divest from Israeli institutions that play a formative role in the continuation of the genocide of the Palestinians.
So I am with you. America shouldn't help.
Your take on why the stock market bounced back for us people who don't know stocks in the market? Number one, the stock market did not bounce back at all. I don't know where that comes from. Number two, the markets will be bumpy for the next couple of weeks. Crash doesn't just mean it's only going down. It'll go down. It might go up a little bit. It'll go down. It might go up a little bit. Like, that's how it goes. That's why Scott yesterday was saying, and it's why I also say, and it's why even our good friend PBD says, don't be an idiot who panic sells all of your shit because you're expecting everything to just go down, down, down immediately. That's not how it works. Be careful.
Another country this way. Because if the other country can do that, he has to do it himself.
But America
Not
can't.
from-
Yeah, exactly. America.
Not from my pocket and everything. But think other way. Do you like my country, Iran, is spending whole money for nuclear facility? They say we don't want to build nuclear bomb, but they can change over the night to nuclear bomb, and they say we want to destroy the Israel. So if Israel doesn't get the help from America, it cannot stay together. They are going to be much more people killed since last 1.5 years that they killed in Hamas. They killed the Hamas and Israel together. Too many kids, white women, men, there was a lot of people killed. If they get involved in America, if the America involved in that and doesn't listen to you and us, do not give the weapon to Israel, then it's going to be big mess.
Is it?
Maybe it's going to be
Oh God,
terrible.
painful episode of a wannabe Middle Easterner like Hasan talking to somebody actually from the Middle East. Can we listen? Okay, well, no one in my audience does this because I don't have any of these people in my audience. Okay, you know how people from Ireland and Italy like make fun of Americans who are like, oh, I'm Irish and Italian, and it's like, no, you're not, motherfucker. You're American. You live in America. All right. That's the same shit as when people like Hasan pretend to be like Middle Eastern or pretend to have any clue or context or concept of anything having to do with the Middle East. Okay, it's cringe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know some guy called Nostradamus?
Nostradamus.
I'm familiar.
You tell me what you want to say something else.
No, you tell me. You're talking about Nostradamus.
What's up with
now I'm
Nostradamus?
interested.
Okay, now you're interested.
Oh yeah.
As I was a student in Germany, I wrote his book. You know, he could see the future, right?
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know-
the claim.
Do you know what was the last things that he could see that? He wrote the book about that.
What was it?
The people asking them after the Second World War, do we have any more war?
Nostradamus predicted the Second World War?
No,
He predicted after the Second World War.
because after that, what do we have any war after that?
And he said it will be fought in sticks
He
and stones.
concentrate. He answered them later on because he says I have to concentrate to see it if I see something. And he said that go ahead and read. He said that is a Third World War.
There's 3.
Huh?
There's another one.
That is the one. Yes, Third World War coming.
Okay.
And
What is it?
at that time,
Okay, this kind of sounds like schizophrenic. What am I
was not existing.
listening to this for?
They say between Jewish and Persia. And he named it Jewish and Persia. Third World War. He says everything in this war get destroyed. And after that, I don't see
It's slop.
thousand of years, no more war. So, we are getting close to this Nostradamus things that he mentioned. So right now, I am with you. America shouldn't help Israel.
Who do you got in the Third World War, though? Are you siding with Israel or are you siding with Iran?
Iran, are you American?
Am I American?
He's
Maybe.
Turkish.
Maybe.
Turkish.
I am
In
Turkish.
American history, do you know what do they call Iran in the Second World War?
What do they call Iran in the Second World War in American?
I don't even know what the fuck was happening in Iran World War II.
Bridge to freedom in Second World War.
The what?
Do you have a device phone? Do you have a phone?
Yeah, I have a phone.
Just go.
Bridge to
type
freedom? Is that what he
Bridge
said?
to freedom in Second World War.
Oh, Bridge to Freedom. Yeah.
Iran in every war in the past 2,583 years old, he got a white, because we have a green, white, red in my flag. Green, that's mean peace. And everything. So, no, white, that's mean peace.
White means peace. Green means what?
Green,
Money.
Green, that means the people going forward to build a better country, better world and everything. Like green movement.
What does the red mean? Blood?
Red, that means if they come in war, they are going to answer very bad.
Whoa.
So it seems like you're siding with Iran against Israel.
No,
Based.
no,
No?
no. Because
I'm siding
this
with Iran.
war, if they come between this regime and Israel, I should stay behind this regime for my country, not behind this regime for the regime. Because I don't like this regime.
Yeah.
This regime is not a Persian. They are Arab.
They're another?
Arab.
A robber.
Oh, they're Arabs.
No.
They're secret.
Did he say Arabs or a robber?
Regime is not a Persian. They are Arab.
Oh, Arabic.
They're
That's what he's
another?
saying.
Arab.
They're Arabs.
Arabs.
They're secretly Arab. They're not Persian.
That's right.
Why? Because they're
trying-
Muslim?
Yeah, Arab are ruling my country in 1,404 years. Iranian culture, Iranian religion
Happy birthday, Cavlo.
was before different. And culture, in every war, he got a white flag. So if you go just put British to freedom in Second World War, they pops out conference in Tehran.
Mm-hmm.
Conference in Tehran, Shah of Iran said, the previous king, the last king, he said, I helped you win the war against Hitler, but you have to help me to get a free Iran out of the war. And they called Churchill, Roosevelt, Stalin to come in Tehran.
Yeah.
And they make a conference in Tehran.
Yeah.
Churchill from British.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you
Me
like
or him?
you?
Okay.
Do you like Mossadegh?
Mossadegh?
Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of a socialist, right?
He was, but the way that he went, that was a little bit wrong.
Wait, why?
Because he
Is it Milosevic or is it somebody else you're referring to?
was, supposed to, he was a prime minister. Prime minister, he stunned
Mossadegh.
because
Gotcha.
the king was changed in the Second World War to his son, which was the last king, and he said the king can have a position like a king in Britain, or like a Supreme Court here, or any another thing. King can be king, but not controlling everything in that country. That was a mistake for them, because the people at that time, they didn't have so much knowledge like European countries, like a British peoples to the British king. Iranian people, knowledge was not that enough like that. So that's mean he abused his power, and the Shah of Iran, yeah, that was a very good movement at that time. If he could change the power of the king, like to be power in British.
Do you like the Shah?
I did a lot of demonstration against the Shah as I was a student in Germany.
Did you get tortured? Did they arrest
Tortured?
you?
No, I was afraid to go for my marriage to Iran. My wife, my future wife, at that time, to get married with my family, her family, without me, and they came back to Germany to me. So we met each other in Germany. She said, I like to get a ceremony back in Iran with the family.
Did your friends get arrested by the Shah?
Say again?
Did your friends get arrested by the Shah? Did you know people? Yeah, right?
Lot. In Germany, yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
33.
So you are young to this time. You know, that was 1970, end of 76, started 77. No, end of 77 and started 78. That was a news coming in German paper, I think Frankfurter Allgemeine or something like that. That tomato and eggs nobody can find in any store. In couple of days after that, they reported the Iranian people bought it, throw away to the Shah's car.
Do you like?
Didn't get his answer. Last question he's going to ask me.
No.
another question.
No. I want to.
Yeah, but he didn't get to answer the other question.
Well,
the
he
previous one.
wants to know more.
No, I want to know more. I'm curious. Do you like Trump?
Do I like Trump?
Yeah.
If he helped to change our government, and if he listened to us, what the President Biden did, don't do that. Yes.
What did President Biden do that you didn't like?
Do you know what the President Obama released Iranian money in the old time? Did you read about that?
Yeah. The Iranian
And do you know what is
denuclearization.
this money?
What is this money?
This money, Shah of Iran at that time sold the oil all over in the world with the right price. America told him, you have to give us more and bring us the price down. America didn't like them, and they changed the 5 countries, they changed the Shah to this Khomeini. So, this money, that is the money that the Shah at that time sold the oil, gas, and everything to America. At that time, if you go, you see American gas station people lined up hundreds of people to get the gas for the car, or something for home, or something like that. So they sold it, and they didn't pay him at that time, and they changed him. The government changed, and they took over American embassy in Iran, and this money is stuck here, and with the interest is half a money. So now we told President Obama, don't release, because this Iranian regime, when they get the money, they give it to the Hamas, to Lebanon and everything.
The
and
Hamas
these people attacking Israel. The all money doesn't go to the people.
I also changed the new.
President Biden released $60 billion 1.5 years ago to Iranian government.
I updated the drop off, by the way. Sorry.
Right, okay.
But it's like right near.
Okay. All right. So he changed.
Wait, what?
that.
Why does it say 29 minutes? Okay, we'll walk. We'll walk the rest of it.
Are you
Actually.
sure? Look at it. That is that far.
Hasan checking his phone to see if
How
Destiny's
far
feeding
is
the
it?
driver
Oh,
talking
that
points.
is long
True.
miles.
You want a lot. You want. Let me when they get in, because you have to go this way. You cannot go through the White House.
Yeah.
You'd never beat the obsessed allegation. How fucking hilarious would it be to find this guy and give him a real interview? I think I've said this before, but I did just a few days ago, that Iranians in the United States, or Persians in the United States, I think they consider themselves Iranians, fucking hate Iran. They hate the Ayatollah. They hate that country. From anyone that I've talked to. And then they say that every Iranian in the United States will be like that. But I think you're like more likely to find people, Iranians might be further in that direction than I think even I would be. They're like the Zionists or whatever, and yeah, I don't know. They're just, yeah.
What the hell? Wait, why did that happen?
So yeah,
The traffic.
It says 29 minutes because it's closed. The road is closed.
road is closed.
Yeah.
What the
Which
fuck am
one?
I doing?
I don't know.
Over
But
there is closed, right?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
but now it's open. Here we go there. It doesn't take that long. So after the light change, you can choose. You can choose what you want. But let me tell you what President Biden did.
I'm sorry, I should specify. They hate the government in Iran. They don't hate like Iranians or Persians or other people in Iran. We say Persian, or like Persians like the ethnicity, but I don't know if I've ever heard an Iranian say Persian before. I think they always just say Iranian. I think. Or from what I've heard, I guess. I don't know. Maybe some do. Oh, okay. People try to sing too.
Cancer. Oh my
Wait,
God.
mine?
What's your goddamn
No,
seatbelt?
another reservation. I got at 2:30.
What's your goddamn seatbelt
Uh-oh.
on, Alex?
Okay.
Why are you taking?
I thought we were gonna hop out.
Dog?
Oh, you changed the address. I got a job for $75, and he took it back.
No, wait, why?
Because I couldn't make it. That was for 2:30.
No.
Yeah. Let me see if the job is there or is gone.
Ooh.
If it's there, we'll just get out and we'll
No,
walk. Don't
it's
worry.
Gone. It's gone. That was for 12:30. Now it's gone. Let me
Wait,
see.
is this like automatically took it off?
Train calls himself Persian because Train has nothing. I don't think Trainwrecks was ever in Iran. No, wasn't he? He comes off as super American to me.
What the hell?
Yeah, because if
Taking
they
money
say I
from
cannot
working
make
class
it,
people.
That was my next pickup, 2:30 at Potomac.
Persian would be the main ethnic group of Iran. Yeah, I just don't think people say that. Like people say from China, people will say they speak Chinese. I've never heard a Chinese person say, actually, I speak Mandarin or Cantonese or whatever. They usually just say Chinese. I don't know. It's colloquial shit.
So, President Biden released 1.5 years ago $60 billion Iranian money. 8 days later, as soon as the Hamas gets some of those,
The hummus.
they attack Israel. So that's why I am going to like President Trump if he listen to us, not to the
The fuck am I doing right
government.
now? Oh, batteries. That's
I
why.
don't think
don't
that's
think-
working out, man.
But you are probably what you are
I need
protecting, your
sulfuric
people
acid.
protecting Iranian government. But Iranian folks are not happy with that. Because Iranian government is spending
Ryan, thanks
all
for the 5
money
gifted
for
memberships.
that, 30%, 40%, another
Wait.
50-60% goes to his kids'
Not for the
account
White
out
House
of the
originally.
country. Doesn't go to Iran.
No.
Now Iranian people suffering from hunger.
Hasan does not give a fuck about this guy. He was looking for some good anti-American slop, and now this dude just yapping. This guy is just yapping. Hasan thought that because the dude was from the Middle East, that he was about to suck off all of his retarded white talking points. Oh my God. Hasan's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Do you ever go back to Iran?
You never heard of Han Chinese? Yeah, I think that's the largest ethnic group in China, right? I just don't think they refer to themselves that way generally.
I was last summer there. You want to report me? Go.
No, I don't want to report you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I'm joking. So, no, I mean, Lebanon has a right.
What else did Nostradamus say? Did he do any like lotto numbers or stuff
He was
like
talking
that?
about President Kennedy.
What do you mean?
Wow.
He says new man in new country get die, and they catch the wrong person.
That's like that could apply to so many guys.
He says new man in new country.
New man in new
No,
country.
new land. New man in new land.
Yeah,
The people saying it means the President
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Don't open the door. Car is coming. Okay?
I'm not gonna open it.
He was gonna open the door. I'm glad
not.
you called him out on it.
I'm just gonna open it.
Okay, so Nostradamus. Oh, the thing I was gonna say is, so Joe Biden did that too. He released a lot of the Iranian oil money that Iran. 6 billion.
6
But-
million.
but I
cannot
think-
remember the number.
But I think you said you like Mossadegh, right?
Yeah.
And Mossadegh wanted to do what? He wanted to nationalize the Iranian oil, and he wanted
His
the
idea was like that.
the people of Iran should be able to have
God.
control over their own natural reserves.
Yeah.
The people of Iran should be able to see the benefits of their own natural reserves. It's your oil. It shouldn't be British Petroleum that takes all the money. So I think
They were BP. It was
America
a BP
should not have
investment, by the
say
way. It was a
in what
British
Iran gets
investment
to do
into.
with its own oil.
But, okay.
And America freezing the assets that another American ally, South Korea, was supposed to pay to Iran was already ridiculous to begin with. That's what I think. I think that other countries, regardless
pay to
of their
Iran, what pay to Iran? What money for what? So,
South Korea bought Iranian oil,
South Korea bought Iranian oil.
$6 billion worth. And then the American government said, you can't pay Iran that money, and they froze it. So the money was just in a bank account.
Yeah.
They just froze that
So
money.
added to the previous money that Iran gathered.
Yeah, it was supposed to go to Iran. America stopped it from happening.
Yeah.
Which is two different countries trading with one another. Why does America get to have a say in that? Ridiculous.
No, look at it. You as a superpower country, you have a right to control.
One of my favorite things is, oh no, Hasan's about to get so triggered. Okay. It's not a good time to be pro-American, but let me speak for my people for 1 microsecond, okay? People will say shit like Americans are fucking retarded when it comes to foreign policy, or Americans don't know anything about other countries, okay? And to some extent that's true, okay? Because we're geographically isolated. We're way the fuck over here, all right? So in that sense, people would be right to say that. And other citizens of other countries do tend to know more other countries. But you would be incredibly mistaken if you made the assumption that just because they know of other countries doesn't mean they don't also know a whole bunch of really retarded, stupid bullshit, okay? You can find people that believe in propaganda slop from any country on the fucking planet. That is definitely not a uniquely American thing. Just as a heads up.
To control the people.
I don't
do
think
not
so.
making war.
I don't think so.
No, look at it. Look at it.
I mean, I disagree with you.
Disagree. So then why?
Also, I'm not going to take a strong stance, just because I haven't studied it in depth. I'm not going to take a super strong stance on the deposing of the Shah and the Iranian Revolution and all of that. I will say a couple things, though, is that one, it is true that the oil stuff that the United States went into Iran to protect, it was British property. Like, they owned it. It was their investment. It was like, they're the ones that set it up. Now, is it right? Or, you know, did history allow them to take advantage of that or whatever? Maybe, you know, like, it's a different argument. But that is true, number one. And number two, as a general rule of thumb, and I do know that it applies here for the Iranian Revolution, when things like coups or governments are changing, okay, when that's happening, it means that something in the country is already kind of fucked, all right? There's no such thing as a country with a healthy, thriving state, or there are no healthy, thriving states with functional governments where another country can just come in and magically, oh my God, like, oh shit, they couped our government and everything's like, fuck now. That doesn't happen. So there was a whole bunch of political instability, economic instability, and a whole bunch of other stuff during the revolution in Iran when the United States arguably backed the guy for a coup, whatever. But I'm just saying that keep that in mind. It's not like, not to say that it's good or anything like that, that, you know, that we should ever be in the business of killing people or dumb shit like that. But I'm just saying that when coups happen or when they're backed by foreign powers, it's usually people who are stepping in to put their thumb on the scale to try to get their guy to come out. But very rarely is it just somebody's able to completely and totally overthrow a perfectly healthy, thriving, functional government. All right.
What do you say about the Russia?
Generally speaking. So people are bringing up South Korea. I don't know enough about South Korea to say. I'm just saying all the ones I've looked at, generally speaking, that's...
Shah invading the Ukraine. You think is right or not?
Russia invading Ukraine?
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
You say Ukraine invading Russia?
No, Russia invading Ukraine is wrong.
Why?
It's not. What do you mean why?
Why is wrong?
Because they're killing people.
That's right.
What a weak and stupid answer. It's wrong because they're killing people? That's why? Okay.
That's right. It's wrong.
What about Jan 6 / Russia? Isn't your position we are pretty stable? Absolutely fucking not. What? We are incredibly democratically unstable at the moment in the United States of America. We just elected it wasn't just Russian propaganda that put Trump in the White House, regardless of if they tried to influence it or not. That shit is already fucked.
But you think, is that right what he did?
Who?
Russia invaded Ukraine?
No.
Was a good job or not?
No, it was not right.
That is what I'm saying. As a control the world, you have to avoid too many wars to kill the people.
Okay, but the
And
difference...
right now, for Iran, because Iranian people tell them, if you release this money, they come more kill and away. Don't release it. But the bad things, I am with you. The bad things is, shouldn't give him the money. They should give him medication that Iranian people needed.
Yeah.
They should give him food that the Iranian people needed.
Wait, they
But-
shouldn't?
Huh?
You're saying America shouldn't let Iran get food and medication?
No, they should get instant cash
Okay.
from America to get the medication. We
Okay.
are suffering. The people in Iran suffering right now, not having medication.
So that's violent, right? That's like
the
it's
violent.
hurting
So,
Iran. So
that's
America is
why-
hurting Iran.
That's why I am with you that America shouldn't give the money to this government. He has to listen to the people like me inside and outside Iran.
He should listen to people like you. You're right. Trump should.
We did 1.5 years, like you doing demonstration here, after the lady was killed in Iran, Mahsa Amini,
Yeah.
and before last 46 years, especially last 1.5 year, here, demonstration, forum, Lincoln Memorial, to the White House to the Congress. Do not, like these people that demonstrating, do not release
Look how
money,
old the people
Iranian
are.
money to these people, because
Show the
these
people
people
one.
getting in war, and they didn't listen to us.
Yeah.
I am with you. They shouldn't choose to give a money yes or no, but they can choose. If you don't want to give a money, see what the people need, what the folks need in Iran.
Yeah.
Give them.
Let's just huff it,
best
dude.
Best thing is
We
food
should
and
walk
drug.
it.
I think so.
All right. I think we're gonna have to walk it,
Yeah.
sir, because we have to. We don't want to trap you in this
I am
situation.
finishing the.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You put me in the crazy position. All right.
All right. Sorry about that.
No.
It was a wonderful conversation. It's lovely meeting you. All right.
I love that.
Wait today. All right. Which way do we go? I have no idea.
This way.
So, one thing I noticed, if you notice, so I think there's like multiple different protests happening in DC right now, and some of the protests are directly the hands-off protests that are happening all around the country, and the one that we are going to is, oh damn, they have the Khalistan flags on the convoy. That's crazy.
Somebody said this jacket is $3,000. I don't know if that's true, but... At least 44 dead and 160 injured in a roof collapse at a nightclub in the Dominican Republic. Jesus Christ. Okay. One more quick Hasan slop. Oh, the whole outfit is 3K.
That wanted to be first to market.
What is this?
That wanted to be first to market and fucking pump the goddamn tweet and get clout and maybe like $35 in Twitter revenue. That is the reason why almost $1 billion of value came back to the market over this one key piece of misinformation.
Will you do a 90-day pause? Would you consider that?
Or Bill, yeah, I think that the president is going to.
Oh my God. 3.5 trillion. 3.5 trillion over. Oh my God. Oh my God. I thought it was billions. I didn't realize it was. Oh my God. I apologize, chatters. I was on the plane while this was happening. And I was like in and out of sleeping. So I didn't even realize. And then it dipped again when the White House said this is not correct. Insane market action right now.
Don't make me do this. Normally, if you're covering the news frequently and you're very, very, very off on your amounts, depending on what you're talking about, I'll shit on people like that because it demonstrates a pretty significant lack of knowledge about things you probably should know about. But it sounds like here Hasan was talking about that, where the Bloomberg guy tweeted out something that ended up not being correct and the market swung up and down quickly. I don't know if I would fault him for not knowing that it was a trillion in swings instead of a billion. I feel like we're nitpicking on that. Oh, actually, Yeet was the one that didn't know what he was talking about here. Hasan shows off his vast knowledge of financial markets, says the stock market lost nearly $1 billion. If Hasan had said that in regards to the whole, collapse over the past few days, then I would make fun of Hasan. But I think Hasan here is specifically referring to just that tweet. Hold on, let me message Dan and tell him to correct. Sorry, hold on. That didn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Yes, but $1 billion is nothing, so it wouldn't be news. I mean, it depends on how quick the swing is, and it depends on what. If it was $1 billion swing in a single asset caused by just a tweet, that would be noteworthy. Across an entire market, maybe not, but. This dude is single-handedly keeping the markets afloat, this guy. Exclusive, Trump admin considers changes to China port fee plan after business pushback, sources say. I also wouldn't expect anybody outside of major financial stuff to have any concept of, financial... if I had to guess... I'm trying to think. If I had to guess what the combined market cap of the S&P 500 was... I don't even know. I could be off by a ton. The entire S&P 500, my guess would be around 15 trillion or less. I'm trying to think of, because Apple was like $1 trillion. No, I'm going to say less than 10 or 5 to 10 trillion. That sounds too low. I'm going to say 10 trillion. That's my guess. I actually have no idea. Value of entire S&P 500. 52 trillion. God damn. Isn't Apple one of the largest stocks? I guess maybe there's not a ton of difference between the largest ones and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's not even gonna list it here. Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft are all above 2, I believe. Oh, okay, I don't know. Why did I feel like I heard something yesterday, like Apple went below 1 trillion? I don't even know what the fuck I was listening to. I don't know why I just clicked the same way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the overall market caps of these companies. I wouldn't fault Hasan for not knowing it.